What's poppin' y'all? It's your girl Zafina here, and I'm back with another YouTube video. But today's January 1st, so happy new year to you all. Hope that you guys have an exciting new year, and may God bless you in all your endeavors and everything that you want to do. It's 2020, period. Yeah, it's 2020, so I hope that you guys have a great year and follow your dreams and go after what you really want to do and everything. So happy new year. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how to prepare for an audition. So I'm going to be breaking down tips for you guys on how to prepare for auditions. Now, there's multiple ways on how to prepare for auditions. This is just what I do, and other ways that I learned from like acting coaches, directors, producers, all those people about how to prepare for an audition. So it's not only my advice, but I'm using the advice that I've been given in the industry, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So yeah, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Zafina Stewart. I'm 16 years old, I'm an actress, and I love acting. That is why you see me doing these videos. Before we get into this video, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Turn on that bell so that you can be notified every single time I upload a new YouTube video. So yeah, let's just get right into this video. My first tip that I have for you guys is read, study, and memorize the work. Now, this is really important. So when you first get an audition, they might give you audition sides. So that's basically like 1 to 2 pages of the script, or if it's a commercial, it's probably 1 page, and then they just have you say a couple lines. Sometimes they might not even give you audition sides until you get to the actual audition. But if they give you audition sides in advance, make sure that you read and study the work very carefully and properly. So read and study the work very properly. So you want to look through all of the pages. Before I study and start to memorize any script, I just make sure to read through the whole thing so that I can get an understanding of the character. Because if I just memorize the lines and I'm just like saying the lines basically, then I won't really have a full understanding of my character. Therefore, I will not perform at its best because I don't really know the character, know like where she's coming from, know all the specific details. So before I memorize any script, I read it through. I read all of the lines, all the other characters' lines, everything, so I can know what the story is about. And most of the time, they only give you 2 to 3 pages for like sides and stuff. So just read through the whole thing so that you can get a great understanding of the character and that you can perform at its best. So I put studying and analyzation inside the same little category. So studying is basically just like studying. Like if you would study for a test, you would just make sure that you know everything about the whole script. So after you read it, that's when you study it so that you can know every single thing about the whole script and that you can really break it down. Like if you're studying for like a test or something, you would go through everything, then you will read certain parts, you probably memorize inside your head, and you just study and study and study and study and study until you know every single thing. So you have to do the same thing with the script. Okay, so for analyzation, it's basically how I do it is I just ask the character questions. So I would ask like, what I mean by asking the character questions, like what is her favorite food or something like that. So I just go through the script and then I write down questions, I answer the questions. So for my particular character that I have, I just write a whole bio for her. So I say, what is her name, how old is she, does she have any siblings, and what is her favorite food, what does she love to do, what does she like to wear, different things like that. And they might give you little bits and pieces of that inside the actual script. So that's why it's really important to study and go through each little pieces so that you can know if your character has any siblings, if she lives with only her mom, if she lives with her mom and her dad, if she lives with her grandma. Any little bits and pieces, that's really important because that'll affect how she does things. Everything affects how people do things. So yeah, so I just do a whole bio of her character. What does she love to do, what does she love to wear, what is her favorite song, her favorite movie, different things like that. So I can just create the character and just use my creativity and my imagination to just bring the character out. And even if they don't have like little bits and pieces, I just take as much as I can, and then the rest of the work I do myself. So then I'll just fill out little things about my character to just make it a to just make my character a whole person, and that my character will become more real to me. And if and when I book the job, then I will get to know more about the character, so I'll kind of tweak little things so that I can just understand the character more. So like if I didn't know she had any siblings, then I'll just be like, oh, Sasha's the only child. So then if and when I book the job, then I would know. And then if I see like I have a sibling when I'm actually doing the set thing, then I'll tweak it, switch it out, and do like little things like that. So it's really just using your creativity and using your imagination to bring out the best character as you can possible, and just to create your character as a real person. Okay, so the next thing is for memorizing. Now this is important. You guys may have heard me say this from before, that I memorize, but I don't like keep memorizing, if you know what I mean. So I memorize and memorize and memorize to know the lines, but I'm really more focused when I'm preparing for an auditions. I'm more focused on just making it as real as possible, because if I just know the lines and I don't know anything else, it will just be like I'm saying the lines because I don't know the backstory. I don't know what exactly happened inside the scene because I didn't take the time. So after I do reading, studying, and analyzation, then I'll memorize it because I know the backstory, I know everything, I know I made my character real. So I just like made it real. So that's when I do memorization, so I can know my lines. So when I'm doing the audition, I won't keep on looking down at the paper, because that can be very distracting, and you want them to look at your face and not look at you. Like, pretend this is paper where you're like, oh, I have to go to the store now, blah 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 blah. Hope that you have fun, and I hope that you have, that's why I memorize the lines, because I don't want to just keep looking down. It's pretty distracting, and I want them to see my face and really be inside the scene and be with the character. Okay, so my next tip is to rehearse, but not over-rehearse. So I was getting coached for an audition, and my coach basically told me that I should rehearse, but not over-rehearse, because if I over-rehearse, then I will keep saying it the same way. I'll do the same facial expression, same movements, everything like that. So it won't be as real and genuine, because I said it probably like 500 times before I did the audition. Rehearse, but not over-rehearse, because if you keep saying it the same way over and over again, it'll just be drilled in to where if you go when you go to the audition, then you would just keep doing the same things over and over again. And if the casting directors decide to give you any feedback or critiques, like if they say be more happy there, be more sad there, move around like this, change your face, less expression, anything like that, then it will kind of be hard for you, because you're used to saying it the same way over and over and over again. So rehearse, but not over-rehearse, because you still want it to be real and genuine. And if you really think about it, it's the character. So once you are acting and everything, it's not you anymore. Like, you step out of yourself, and you step into someone else, and you take on that character. And another tip that I'll give you guys, I'm sorry I have fleece inside my hair, it's so bad. Another tip, like when I say rehearse but not over-rehearse, like you can rehearse, like it's still a lot, but you can just like say it different ways, so that you're not like too used to doing it the same way, to where like you keep doing it the same exact way every single time you do it. So rehearse, and you can say it different ways. Try to put more expression there, and if that doesn't look good, then use less expression. So just say it like different ways, so that you can just like figure out what looks the best and like how to portray the character in the best way. Okay, so my next tip is to do analyzation with the script. Now, for analyzation with the script, what is the moment before, what exactly is happening during the scene, who is your character talking to, all that stuff, so that you could just really know every single thing and just break it all down. There's a difference between knowing it inside your head and just thinking about it rather than writing it down. So write it all down so that it can just really be as real as possible. And if you ask the scene questions like what was the moment before, what is happening in the scene, different things like that, it will help you make right decisions when you are performing the scene, because you get a better understanding of it, of the whole script, period. So yeah, just ask questions and just get to know the scene. Okay, so the next tip is for wardrobe. Now, wardrobe, you should dress how your character dresses. So like for me, how I usually dress in all my auditions, since I am playing a teenager and teenagers are more, well, most teenagers are more laid back and chill and everything like that. I just wear jeans and a top. So I just keep it basic, comfortable. Yeah, jeans, top, and sneakers. I don't wear anything like too dressy or too distracting because I don't want to wear anything too distracting. So I just keep it very chill, very calm. And yeah, but you should dress how your character dresses. So if your character dresses a little bit more fancier, dress like your character. If she or he likes to wear more upscale things, dress like your character, so that you can really feel like the character and really portray the character because you're dressing like your character. So yeah, for me, I wear stuff like very like comfortable and like chill and laid back since I am playing a teenage girl. But I keep in mind to like, it's still an audition and still supposed to be professional, so I don't wear like shorts or like things that are too revealing, like just have my boobs out or whatever. Like, no, I don't wear that stuff. It's still an audition, it's still supposed to be professional, so I don't wear like booty shorts or stuff like that. If you wear anything too distracting, it's just going to distract them from your performance. I've heard people recommend to wear like green or blue and stuff like that. Yeah, so just wear how your character dresses. I mean, sometimes I do switch it up from t-shirt and jeans, wear something more fitting for my character. So if she likes to wear blouses, I wear something like that. But I just try not to distract. Okay, so my last tip that I have for you guys is to make sure that if you're auditioning for a TV show, a film, theater, play, do background research and make sure that you are researching everything. So if you get like a lot of auditions and stuff from online casting profiles, make sure to study it and make sure that it's actually legit, because I want you guys all to be safe and know what you're doing and what you're going there for. I have been scammed inside that industry and I do not want that to happen to you guys, so make sure that you're really careful with these auditions, because a lot of people take advantage of young people with dreams and take advantage of people, period. So make sure that you're studying. Make sure if you're under the age of 18, you go to the audition with someone else, whether it's your brother, sister, parent, guardian, just somebody older that will just be there to look out for you and to watch you and make sure that everything's Gucci. So study the producer, the casting office, study the area, just everything so that you guys can be safe. And also if you have an audition for a TV show or a film, make sure that you watch like the previous one. So if you're auditioning for Terminator 2, I would suggest like you watch Terminator 1 and then just get a feel for everything. And if you're auditioning for a TV show, then watch the previous episode or previous episodes to get a feel for the TV show. Okay guys, so the next tip is with combating. The next tip is to fighting off those audition nerves. So with audition nerves, you just want to make sure that you really practice. And once you feel more comfortable with everything that you're doing, you will be more prepared, and that will therefore make you less nervous. Everybody gets nervous for auditions. It's a human thing. I still get nervous for my auditions. It's human. Just make sure to really prepare, really clear your mind, do meditation, different things like that. So literally count inside your head so that you don't just like keep thinking and thinking about the audition, and therefore you're just probably going to be thinking everything that can go wrong. Think things that can go right, because you're talented, amazing, beautiful, period. So think of all the things that can go right, like you getting the job, or if you don't get the job, they recommending you to somebody else, or you working with them potentially in the future. So different things like that. Focus on all the good things, because if you keep focusing on the negative things, then that's just going to make you more nervous. Listen to music to calm you down, chill out, drink some water, meditate, it's just exercise, things like that, and that will just like chill you out. Just chill, relax, you're gonna do great, period. So yeah, just chill and relax, and I know you're gonna do great, and you have to believe inside yourself that you're gonna do great, and then you will do great. Okay guys, so that's the end of this video. Hope that you guys enjoy. Please give this video a big like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new here. It will be greatly appreciated, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.
Baby.